Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2024.
New Year.
Happy New Year, Kedge.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year,
Hello,
Satch.
mate. Happy New Year.
It's great to be back with the married couple. Straight away, these two, just now, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, just now.
Me and Zed?
Yep, Satch is telling him off. Can you stop fiddling with the mic? And he's like, no, well, I'm not settled yet. Well, hurry up and settle down. Well, I'll settle down when I'm ready. And then he purposely, like a couple would, move things around a bit more. You know, when you're, like, I don't look, maybe you've spent the last couple of weeks a little bit too much exposure to the family. Yeah. Too much. You're like, oh, for God's sake, just go back to work.
He's been winding me up since we've got here.
Yeah.
Since he's got here.
He just wanted
I
to-
was here
To be
before
fair,
him.
Satch has been a bit on the edge today.
No, he's not on edge. I know, well, only because I spoke to Satch before you got here.
Tommy, was I fine when he was just
You
me
were
and you?
fine. And what did we speak about? We spoke about how busy we've been, how tired we are, how it's been crazy. But Kedge is that person that won't acknowledge that busyness and craziness. He just sets fire to it. You know, like comes along and just
fire to it?
Yeah, but you know, like it triggers it. You know, like lighting the little blue.
Because I'm the
touch paper.
Tasmanian sort of devil.
Like
go.
that. So anyway, my point is, Satch was digging at you about the fiddling with the mic. You then went, well, Satch, you're not sitting upright in the chair. And I'm like, oh my God, listen to you two.
God.
So yeah, me and the married couple are back and we're here for 2024. Happy New Year. Here's wishing you all the best year ahead ever. Thanks for listening to the podcast. As always, go tell your friends about it.
Yeah.
And it's been good. How was
And
it?
hold on. New for 24. We have started with a bit of tablecloth. Do you know what I mean?
such
Which
a-
matches the black
bit of
leather chairs
tablecloth.
that we're on.
It's such
We've
a-
gone from school chairs to black leather, still a black blind date chairs.
Yeah, it is. It's Stools. We've got 3. Okay, so if you're watching a clip of this, or if you've seen a clip of this, we're going to put a clip of this up.
Yeah, there will be.
There'll be some sort of clip of this put up on our Brown Load Instagram. Just have a little look at the most recent post for that reason.
Honestly, you're not going to see the chairs.
No, yeah. So
No, you will see the chairs.
You won't see the
We
chairs.
have 3 brand new black stools with the tag still
I
on them.
feel like I'm
The
on
fire
blind
is
date.
yeah, and we've got our table. We had to hire the table, which is done through some pneumatic leg table hiring electronic system, which we. Which,
Should we reveal it?
No, well, you can tell them.
The
The
table.
table,
We keep it real.
yeah, the table is on 4 empty plastic dubbe. Think ice cream containers plus.
And the reason we had to level, sort of increase the height is because obviously the stools are too high.
The stools are dry, but we want to use the new stools, which I've got. Do you want to know why we've got new stools?
Why have we got
they
new
come-
stools?
Have they fallen off a lorry or something?
Yeah.
No.
And just they're almost like barbers kind of
No,
stools.
they're
as well.
nice.
They're nice, isn't it? It's
are
because
nice, yeah.
you know me, I don't like stools. You know, whenever we used to sit and do the podcast at the
Yeah,
kitchen
yeah, I
table,
know.
I'm an old man, so the stools hurt my back. After a bit, I'm like, oh, this is not a proper chair and all that. But these ones are nice. What I call Geordie. It's a Geordie.
Geordie.
Is that what you call wide? What do you call wide?
Bori.
Do you call it Body? Body is stairs. What do you call stairs?
Dadra.
Huh?
Dadra.
Dandra or Dadra?
Dadra.
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 Because I quite like a wide set of stairs.
Geordie Body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like it. You know when you
Exactly,
see a
we're
grand
twins.
staircase.
Geordie and Body.
Geordie Body at the house of this Gordy. I went to, yeah. Once she had a Geordie
Bori
Body.
is also the feminine word for wide.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if the bundar's wide, he'd be Chora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boro.
Ore Chori. No, what's that?
What? That's
that
a song
song?
from Lagan.
But is it Geordie? Does he say actually Geordie?
Yeah, but he's not saying it because of.
Oi, wide girl.
She's not wide. Yeah.
No, but I mean, you're saying Geordie.
WIDE.
That also means stolen.
Yeah, oh, Geordie. Yeah.
And you
yeah.
might have
Geordie,
stolen it.
Gujarati.
as
Well, it's a Geordie Kursi.
Yeah. Have you joined it?
No.
I think he has.
I didn't steal it,
Then.
but I didn't pay for it either. That's why we've
We
got
were-
them.
Did
We
they
ride
roll
off
into
then.
your garage?
So this is what happened. So my wife is
Did Santa bring 'em?
No, close. Sandu brought them instead.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
my wife is moving office. So in her old office, they said, oh, a load of this stuff isn't going to make it to the new office. Who wants to come and get it? And my wife goes, we've got soundproof booths.
Oh.
Right? They're worth $6
Good.
grand each.
Where are they then?
Let's get them, bro.
I'll tell you the story. We were supposed to
Are
have
we
them.
getting them?
Okay.
Right? No, we can't get them now because we've run out of time.
Oh.
And then my wife,
Sold it.
for the last month, she was going,
Tommy.
if you want that booth, you got to go and get it.
Why
And I
didn't
went,
you tell us?
so the booths are in West London in our old office.
Right.
We live in East London.
Right.
Well,
And
I could have gone.
Yeah, okay, but you need a van, right?
I can get a van.
Okay, so I should have assigned it to
You
you.
should have. You should have even put
Because you know
it
why?
out there.
You know why I should have done that, Satch?
Yeah.
Because it would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
It would have been more funny.
And
than-
I don't think it would have happened because he's useless.
yeah.
No, if you had told me for the cause, I would have done it.
Okay, but they're one-person booths. So actually, there is no group cause because it's 3 booths are there.
Oh,
But
so they're like those.
they're like
where you
telephone
do-
boxes.
Oh, okay.
So
you
they're
do
like
calls in. Your
Yeah,
Zoom
they're
calls,
privacy
yeah,
booth.
yeah,
It's got
yeah.
a little laptop holder. It's got plug socket.
Right.
And they look
Yeah, no
lovely.
good.
They're like
They're no good.
They're no good. They're no good for all of us. But I could have done with one because I do solo
Could
voiceovers
we
at
have
home.
squeezed all 3 of us into one?
Mate, yeah, I'm sure we'd give it a go.
No.
But got there, this thing weighed a ton. There was 4 guys there, and we only just about moved it a few feet away from the wall.
Yeah, forget that.
Then one of the guys, actually one of yours, Hitesh Bhai, was there.
That's
with
probably why you couldn't move it.
No, but he was small and skinny. But he, not that small, but smaller than your average, smaller than me. But he was brilliant because he had the drill. So he goes, I know, let's take it apart. We took some of it apart, and I'm looking at these pieces thinking, if this goes to my house, it's not being assembled for the next 5 years. It's going to sit in a corner, and me...
So at what point did you go and allow this?
Yeah.
I then said, allow it.
Yeah.
And then I went, I've hired a van now.
Oh.
What else you got?
Yeah.
And they went, we've got the stools. I said, I'll take them. I said,
Yeah.
what else you got? They go,
Come on, you must have got
I said,
more.
yeah, I did. You not see my lounge? I got
Oh,
a new
there's a sofa in there.
There's a new
Yeah, I
sofa.
did notice that,
I said,
yeah.
I'll take that. And they went, and I went, what about that painting on the wall?
What about
They
that
went,
revolving chair over there?
yeah, oh yeah, the revolving,
Yeah.
that's an office chair.
Office chair.
Yeah,
You took
we
that.
got that as
I
well.
like
And a painting as well. So I was literally, I felt,
Nice.
so I felt like one of those modern day shoplifters. You know the ones that walk into Tesco's and just take what they want and
Yeah.
walk out?
Yeah.
I was like, right, I'll have that. I love that.
I've
And
seen a lot of those videos, by the way.
I know, it's sad really. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that
it's,
is
it's,
nice.
They
it's,
just walk in, they just like go
Ragga,
to a petrol station,
no
just
care.
take all the alcohol, whatever it is.
I
It's
told
mad.
you, yeah, I know. I told you, I saw the guy do it once. Yeah, but
Why
yeah,
is no one scared?
So basically, that's why we've got new stools.
I like 'em.
and we want to use the stools, but the stools are higher than the chair. So we've only got these kind of fold-up tables in the garage because it's a fold-up table in a garage.
Yeah.
So we've had to hire the table, like lift it higher, not higher.
This looks like a proper podcast setup now.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
But the background's still
The
a bit
background's
breeze
still
block.
a bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
still a bit
this
brindle.
tape- the
Didn't they have any
black
backdrops in the place? Like,
No, they didn't have any backdrops, but we did, me and Kedge did just say we
got-
need a sheet behind us. Maybe we
Yeah,
can green screen it and put a logo up behind it or something like that. We
We're
we
working
could
on it.
maybe start to look like a, like all those young'uns that do podcasts. And no one listens to them, but they they still look good. No, I'll be honest, you look good. You young people
Yeah,
with
they
your
look good.
with your like,
all the gear.
no idea.
There you
You're
go.
Right, yeah, exactly. They're the guys that turn up.
Guys, you have started on quite a
No,
catty
I'm
vibe.
not.
First
No, I'm
thing.
kidding. I'm all for.
No, I mean,
I'm all for a new podcast.
Truth where
I mean
truth
that.
is deserved, and that's fine if you want to go there.
But I sometimes get a bit jealous, don't generally, because I think, oh my god, like, I'm Tommy Sandu. We're from the Brownlow. We're ex BBC. We had the most
sit
listened
in
to
the
Asian show in the. Why are we sitting in the garage with my boilers in the background?
Yeah.
But
I
then-
don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
But to be honest, I was reminded why we do, because about 15 minutes ago, before this podcast started, Kedge is going, oh, look at the darts on the
Yeah,
telly,
see what I mean?
getting all
I
excited.
told him to shut up.
And he's making noise. And I'm like, my kids are upstairs. I can hear you. I was in the other room, and I was like, I can hear you from
Shut
here.
up.
That's why we're not allowed. So when
Right.
you decide to grow up, Kedge,
Yeah.
then maybe we can. Anyway, enough of that.
How was your Christmas? Christmas
Christmas is New Year's. Well, it came, it went, it's gone quickly.
Bit like
and
yourself.
What about
it was-
Christmas?
It was good.
Christmas is the name of his
good. I was
boyfriend.
looking.
What was Christmas like? He came, he went.
Christ.
It broke my heart, the little shit.
No, it was
Unloaded
the
his
usual
sack.
family stuff, a lot of food, a lot of games. We did all of that.
Oh
Usual
yeah,
stuff.
you were charging. You were head of entertainment.
Yeah, head of entertainment. So I did just sort of, but there was because obviously the ages of children vary and stuff. So there's not.
They
that
do,
many-
Kedge. Yeah, they do. You'll find.
No, every
across
year.
the-
So they get to a certain. So some of them got old enough, so they don't want to participate. Some of them now old
I
enough
see.
to participate.
I
Some
see
of them
what
are
you
not
mean, yeah,
old
yeah.
enough to participate. So you got to just sort of balance it all of that out. But,
Yeah.
but I tell you what,
On that note, can I quickly chip in and say my nieces and nephews now, 3 of my 4 nieces and nephews, my 2 sisters, 2 kids,
Yeah.
are all over 18, so they're drinking at Christmas.
Oh, that's fun.
That's because and actually they're leading the drinking.
Oh.
the tequila shots.
The
The
shots. They're leading that
this.
on the charge
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
Tom Mama, do you want one? I'm like, no, I'm all right. All that kind of. Like,
Don Mama, you be dry, but
Tom Mama becomes one word. It's one word. Tom Mama. Yeah. So I know what you mean.
Mama.
So you're right now. You're trying to mix up your games for your audience.
Yes.
Soon it'll be like.
No
the
one
little
will care.
nephew would just
No
be
one
getting
will
licked.
care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got beards and
And then
stuff.
you've got, some of the old family going, we want the family sort of the classics from like a few years ago. And I'm like, well, that doesn't work anymore
What's that?
now.
Give us a classic game.
The classic game is the one where it's called, I think it was known as Copycats, I think when it was on telly back in the day. But you have like, say, a line of people and the first person basically gets shown a card which has an action on it.
Yeah, and they've got to do that.
They've got 5 seconds to do the action to the person in front, then they tap the
Yeah.
person. You go along the line.
Yeah.
The person
So
at
it's
the,
like
at the end.
independent charades, kind
Yeah,
of
and then the
one-on-one.
person at the end has to guess what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
But
okay,
obviously, the
It's
action
like-
changes so
it's
much.
like pass the whisper. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't say Chinese whisper, can you?
Well, of course, it's called Chinese whispers.
You can't call it Chinese whispers.
Why not?
Because
I don't know.
I'm saying we can say whatever we want because we know why we're saying.
but I didn't
but the
realise-
game, the formerly known as Chinese
When did
whispers.
that get revoked? Like when was that?
Revoked.
Revoked. No,
is that
revoked.
Oh, I thought that was a new term.
No.
That's a good term, bro.
Is it?
If something goes
Revoked?
woke,
Oh my
it gets
God.
revoked.
Oh, revoked.
But you were just saying on the Pinto accent, I
I
got
did it
revoked,
revoked.
didn't it?
I got
Like,
revoked.
I'm really upset.
but,
I'm
like,
really upset.
Is that not allowed?
Rewalked.
I don't. No, you. Could, if I was on TV, I wouldn't call it Chinese whispers. If I was on broadcasting, if I was, this doesn't count because it's just
No,
our
but
podcast.
it's a game that even children play, and children call it Chinese
No,
whispers.
they don't.
No,
they
I
don't.
don't think
I think they
so.
call it Pastor Whisper.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is that with the chocolate?
No, that's a
That's
different.
rubbish.
That's a different game that you and
Also,
your
why is it-
schoolmates used to
And it
play.
went the chocolate.
No, exactly.
Why was it called Chinese whispers?
Like, why is it called Chinese burn? You know when you used to give someone,
Oi.
used to give you a Chinese
There was a
burn.
lot, yeah, the Chinese
Bad
whisper and
press,
the
you know.
Chinese. Oh, that was a good
They're
one.
getting bad press.
Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so that it was a good one. You know, nice bit of food. I tell you what we did at Christmas. So everyone always wants to know what Kedge and the family had for
Hey,
Christmas.
yeah, because how do you do
Because we
this?
always go different cuisines. This year was really good.
Was
we
it
went-
Chinese?
No, we went Lebanese.
Can't say that.
Can't say that.
You can't call it Chinese food. You got to just call it food.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No, we went Lebanese, full on Lebanese.
nice.
It was brilliant.
So for you, that's halloumi,
No,
falafels.
there's no halloumi involved in that.
Couscous-
halloumi,
couscous hota hai?
No, a little bit, but again, it's not. We're talking proper Lebanese.
What's
Lebanese for
what's
Christmas.
that mean then? That's like aubergine curries and things like that.
No, aubergine curry. But there's the fried aubergines with like they're made with garlic and stuff like that. They're fried both sides, and then
They're
you get
fried both sides.
the
No,
what I was
don't
telling you
come.
about last time, the full hummus,
Yeah.
which is
What?
the beans.
Yeah.
The beans.
Oh.
yeah, you have that with the falafel.
That
but
feels very festive. Full madamas
full-
for Christmas.
Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, no, it was that full repertoire of that, and it was
You had Lebanese food
Yeah.
for Christmas.
brilliant. You know what?
Tommy,
I can't believe
no,
we've never done it.
Tommy, give us your thoughts.
Okay, I'll be honest. I was waiting for the mains to be announced because it's like aubergine side dish,
No,
some
Yeah.
beans,
no.
Falafel
the
side
falafel-
dish.
It was it was
The what? The
beautiful.
what?
Fatouche.
Your salad.
Yeah,
Salad, yeah.
and yeah. So that's
Where's
it.
the
No,
main?
The main is the full madamas. It's heavy. It's heavy.
No, but
He had
where's
beans. He had beans.
Where's the
on
maza?
toast.
Is
Oh, there's so much maza in it. There is, and you know, like there's what do you call it? I don't know how to even
No,
explain. There's the different types of cheeses. Like there's like stringy cheese. Oh,
mozzarella?
no. I don't even know the
Cheese
name
string.
for it. I don't even know the name for it. But it's like.
What else do you have?
it's very
Dairy Lee
smelly.
slices?
It's very smelly and garlicky.
Capri Sun. We had Dairy Lee. I had breadsticks.
Look, it's a proper Lebanese feast.
Okay. No, I love Lebanese food and I love Middle Eastern food in
I
general.
do, but do you know what? If you said Middle East feast,
Yeah.
like Lebanese and stuff, I want a revolving
Yeah,
shawarma.
you need
Yeah,
and all
oh,
that. Yeah,
man.
In my
you need
house.
animals.
I tell you what, they should do a shawarma for Christmas.
Yeah, that you can just go pick
where
up.
You can get it, you put it in the oven, and
No.
then you sit
I
it-
want the whole thing.
Oh,
You go and pick up the whole thing
oh,
The whole-
yeah.
whole-
on the spinneroonie.
But then you need a good. I mean, how many people do one of those? A giant, full,
All right, mini ones
shawarma?
then, mini
yeah,
ones.
like an
Yeah.
oven size, even if it
Yeah.
fits in the entire oven.
No, but I think the pleasure is that it needs to go round on the.
yeah,
on
a
the
little- but you could have a little like a lazy Susan-y, like
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can say that anymore. Lazy Susan, you can't call it that probably.
Why? Lazy
Susans are a-
Sarita.
Yeah, lazy Sarita's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lazy Sarita's fun.
Sunita.
Yeah, Sunita is fun.
Yeah, I think Sunita. Yeah. Anyway, so you're right. You could have that little rotating one. and
Go on, what
carve
did
it
you
up.
have for Christmas dinner?
Me, I cooked for everyone like I always
Nice.
do.
I know what's coming in.
18 people. So we had, turkey,
Standard.
breast, crown, no bones in it.
Yep.
And actually, this year I didn't do the brining of it. De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne. I didn't
Yeah,
do
right.
that.
He was injured.
I did. Yeah, I just did it garlic butter based in a foil. Then took it out and then let it roast up, toast up on
Do you
the
have to put
outside.
up the backside?
Huh?
Do you have to put the
No, because that's what I mean. It's not
It's
that.
just the crown, bro.
It's like a. Imagine like a giant.
There's no point explaining it to him because he's not going to get
It's
it.
just the head.
No.
See, look, he does that on purpose. I'm trying to make you.
I don't know.
No,
You
that
said-
Tommy, don't bother.
that's vegan gaslighting. That's what that is.
Tommy,
no,
don't
there's a
bother.
lot of you
Don't-
lot that do that.
don't bother.
Oh, what? Do you eat the eyes and the beak? Is that what you had?
Yeah.
Eyes and
Say
beak.
that.
Yeah,
I didn't-
that's what they
First
want
he
to
started
do.
with the backside.
Yeah,
then
exactly.
he said
Do you know
the
what I mean?
face.
And fact is, I wasn't knocking your beans. I know it's because I
Of
cussed your
course
beans.
not.
Because I cussed his dumbass, right? His dumbass. Because I cussed that. Now he feels
I
like he was
don't
getting.
know. I'm asking.
You know, no, you see, I don't know. But why you got to be like that for? You're asking in
I'm
a way
inquisitive.
that like toxic Asian men do when they ask their wife questions like, "Oh
Yeah,
right,
he's
you
that
really
guy.
going to go out?"
He's a
with
toxic
you know,
Asian man.
Yeah, I can see it. Control for it. I don't like it, and I'm not going to have it. Not for 2024.
No, okay.
This is my year now. I'm standing up for myself.
We should
So,
cancel him, Tommy.
Explain all the rest of the
Okay.
the
I think
dry
Ken should be
vegetables that you had.
revoked.
Yeah.
Revolt. No. So
tell me about all
no,
the
no.
exciting
Now, do the
vegetables.
turkey. No, basically just garlic butter basted. It's like a big breast.
Sounds good.
So you ain't got to mess around with bones. There is no hole to stuff.
It's succulent.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kedge.
There you go.
Moist.
I got it.
Right. So we did that.
Yeah.
I also did a ham, of course.
Nice.
Because then turkey and ham, my mouth with water at the thought of it. Turkey and ham goes together and it goes nice in a sandwich.
Can I say
with
this year,
chutneys.
though, I'm going to quickly interject there. This year, I heard a lot of people saying, what is the point of turkey? These are from meat eaters.
Yeah.
Saying that it's very, it was a massive revolt against it being
The
very dry.
Yeah.
See,
And I've never heard that.
We went chicken.
Yeah, okay, no, and that's the reason why a lot of people do.
So are
Thing is,
we shunning the turkey?
Firstly,
What's going on?
I don't like turkey.
Turkey's slightly leaner than chicken. So
Yeah.
if you want to get into like how good of a meat it is,
Right.
It's a lean.
I like
bird.
turkey mince.
Oh, okay. See, I don't.
Lean.
Yeah, because it's lean and it's on a healthy one, but it doesn't have the flavour of a lamb or chicken
Yeah.
mince. But
Yes.
anyway, so you're right. I felt that revolt
Yeah.
this year. However, I'm like, what are you people talking about?
Well, exactly,
You,
this is what I
You
thought.
never eat it sukkah anyway. You
No, you
cover it in
don't. You
gravy.
cover it in the gravy, yeah.
So and actually, if you butter baste it and if you keep basting,
Then it's got
baste
flavour in it.
Then it's got flavour and it's not that moist. It's not that dry. It gets drier after a couple of days. If you
Yeah.
haven't eaten.
Go on, what else was there?
So,
Turkey,
and ham. I did a veggie pie for my vegetarian massive.
Right. Nice.
So that is with spinach, leek,
We had
mushroom,
you know-
broccoli, asparagus, not just beans, Catch. That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
tell
It was
you what, I
substantial.
forgot the other thing that I didn't tell you about. So what's that thing that you guys eat? Beef Wellington.
Yeah, go on. Did you have a veggie Wellington?
We had a samosa filled Wellington.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's disgusting, bro.
Really nice.
Oh, you know what? I saw that on TikTok this year, and they made a pack of it,
Yeah.
like a brick,
Yeah,
and
it
then
was
they
a
wrapped the
brick.
pastry
Yeah,
around
it
it,
was like that,
and then
yeah,
we
yeah.
slice up.
You
some-
put some
And the
a
gravy-
samosa
the-
Wellington.
the aloo filling. It's a
It's
samosa pie.
Samosa
No,
filling.
you
It's
can
a big
piss off.
samosa pie.
And
That is
the
disgusting.
gravy was made out of onions and
Lovely.
You know what?
That-
I mean, I looked
that's
at it.
good.
I looked at it thinking, not for
No,
me.
no,
I
no,
gave
that-
it a go. It was.
Do you know what I saw? And this triggered me this week. Just as you mentioned samosas.
Go on.
I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Someone put samosa filling. Do you know, they're making a pizza, stuffed crust, samosa filling in the crust. And I thought,
No, I don't think you can knock that, Sach. Because
no,
I think we need to
no,
try that.
No, I'm sorry. Get Indians away from pizza and making it Indian-fied.
No, but that could be.
No,
imagine
it's-
with that,
it's
dipping
not.
that is good.
Brother, I want to eat pizza.
Could
I
be
don't
good.
want to
See,
eat
look,
samosa.
Tommy's coming around to it.
I don't want to eat samosa
tell you,
flavour in
okay,
a dough.
I hear you. I hear you.
I don't even like stuffed crust. I think it's just.
No, I'm
just,
not a fan of stuffed crust.
Just
Yeah.
make it normal
See, no,
pizza.
stuffed crust is nice for the first slice of pizza, but when
then
the
it's
cheese
dead.
goes hard.
Yeah, it's
whereas
dead.
this one won't melt then because it's
Yeah.
aloo.
Yeah.
And you can eat a
Bruv,
cold.
don't Indian fry my pizza or desi fry my pizza.
I know. I'm with you. I'm with you on that with the pasta. I don't like when he does like, put masala,
Yeah,
garam
he's
masala.
all over it.
I-
He's all
I
over
don't-
it.
I don't like that. But actually, I think pizza is forgiving like that.
No.
I think it.
No.
Pizza's for everybody.
But yeah,
Not
and it
just
can,
for Christmas.
No.
it can be remixed up because they have it with barbecue sauce. You have it
Are
with
you for
spices.
real?
Satch, you know me. I like you. I want to agree with you.
Pizza
but
Express did it with mango chutney and paneer.
on the pizza, see, paneer on the pizza would go. Come on, Satch. That
I'm
little-
not
Paneer
a
on
fan.
pizza. If
Not
you've
a
never
fan.
had it, it's
not a fan.
incredible.
Oh,
No,
man.
I've had it, but I'm just not a fan. Like what? Just pizza. Just put just either margarita or go veggie. That's it. I don't even like chicken on it.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not a
I
fan.
don't like chicken on pizza. I find that's a bit dry and
Yeah.
dry. So, veggie, can I also say, this is terrible and people are going to judge me on it, but I did a slow cooked beef and Guinness pie. So I
Ooh.
slow cooked. So
you
again,
made 2 pies?
I made 2 pies: the ham, the turkey, the potatoes, goose fat and non-goose fat, just butter ones.
Right.
Yorkshire puddings, pigs in blankets, homemade pigs in blankets as well because I get my own streaky
Full
bacon.
spread. Full spread.
Went for it, and then the great thing is because there's so many people over, I don't have to do any washing up. Everyone just handles that. There's people there.
jumps
My
in.
sisters are there. My missus is there. Mother-in-law's there. My mum's there.
Do
There's
you know what though?
backup.
Like, that would have been. I wouldn't have mind seeing a picture of your roast, Tommy, because do you know what? This year, all I've seen is rubbish roast dinners being posted
Don't they
online.
always look rubbish? Actually?
No, but I think this year's been extra. Do you know, like people putting it up and they're really happy about it, and they're just like, oh man, Christmas done right this year. I'm sorry, but your roast dinner looks a bit sad.
Every picture that I see, it just looks like
No,
you're
but
in
like
the hospital.
people
mate.
are even putting
And
the
you're just-
spread. Do you know, like the spread's just dead.
Yeah, but even what it looks like on the plate, it looks like you're just having it in hospital.
And I think another thing this year as well that I noticed.
It can look a bit lonely, can't it? The
Yeah.
Christmas
No, I think
dinner.
if you make a nice plate of a roast dinner,
Yeah.
amazing. Tommy would know, innit?
Yeah, and you know what? There's some
Yeah,
people. No, it's not even me. Some people, you know, like where they layer the carrots, the way
Yeah,
the
yeah,
aloo
yeah.
are.
You can
they're
make
kind
it
of
look
bundled.
good.
They got the.
You can make it look
yeah,
good.
yeah, and some
But
nice little touches.
the other thing that I saw, so there was obviously the roast dinners. I saw loads of pictures of those, and I thought some of them a bit rubbish with really watery gravy, which is is a no-no.
No, yeah,
and the other thing I saw was what they called charcuterie boards. Charcuterie boards.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie boards.
Charcuterie's board. There was 4 cutteries.
Cutteries on the board.
And they brought their meat for you to
and
eat up.
again, I saw some really sad ones this year.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, if you're going to do that and you're going to post
that would be
put a bit of love into it, a bit of effort,
salami,
make it look nice.
Different types of meats.
Yeah, just make it look nice, innit? Just don't just put
To be fair, a lot of people
don't just
would
put
argue,
like
though,
4
say,
crackers
it's
on
just
there and
going
some
into your
olives.
stomach, so it doesn't really matter what it really looks like.
No, but that with some, but if you do it nicely, that with some olive oil,
It looks good.
Bit of rocket, drizzle olive oil over it, bit of black pepper, parmesan shavings. Then
You can make it look good.
Yeah,
exactly.
Little sesame
That's what
seeds.
I think. Do you know what? A presentation this year has not been up to.
Wow.
It's
So
just been a bit.
okay. Fine.
And people
Well,
are posting this, and I'm just
you
like,
talk
okay,
about
yeah, you
washing
would
up.
allow
I
it.
was on washing up duty a lot over this festive period, and
Is that because you didn't cook?
yeah, pretty much. But you like to chip in, and I actually first I don't like washing up
Oh, why?
because I just don't like it. I don't know what it is.
Because it's work. Because it's hard work.
I don't know. It's just
I don't mind
relentless. It's the same movement over and over again, and you're scrubbing, and then there's always something that someone will pull me up for and going, "Oh, is this how you wash a pan?" And I was like, "Well, why don't you do it?"
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I don't
Because-
like commentary.
Right. So you get commentary, but
Yeah, but
what
do it properly,
really
Kedge.
annoyed me, and I thought, God, this is the worst part of washing up, especially over the festive period, is that. When you started washing up because you know the pile and it's all ready to go, and then you get people who just come and just give you the extra plate, or they come and give you a fork or another glass, and you're like, but I'm trying to get through this, and then just as you think you're finishing,
Right.
they lump a whole new extra bit of washing to do, and I'm like, no,
that's what happens.
If it's not there in the original pile, I'm not doing it.
Oh my God, is this guy for real?
No, because I'm going to be at the sink forever.
That's your job.
So,
No, but it drives me nuts. And so then I realised that there was one.
Says the
there
guy
was-
that makes his coffee with about 3 mugs.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
No, but there was
he
this
doesn't
one
want to
moment.
watch it.
There was this
He's
one
naive
moment
to this side of the business.
where I could hear in the other room the kids were finishing up. There. There was about 4 of the kids still
Yeah.
eating and finishing
Yeah.
up. And I was getting to the end of the washing.
No, I hope they
up.
brought it over.
Oh, I rushed it so quickly. I didn't even clean it properly. Quickly washed it. Turned the taps off. Started rubbing
that
rubbing
says
the
a lot
sink
about
down.
this guy.
And I thought, and then the plates came. Like, right, I'm done. Bye. See ya.
So,
Someone do it.
That says. Do you know what? That says a lot about you, Kedge.
this is
I'm not going to be there for an extra injury time of 11 minutes. No.
no 11 minutes of intro. Extra time. And we've got added plates.
And then you want penalty shootout? No.
No.
You
So
want to do a job, do it properly.
So this is probably wrong of me. I'm the wrong in here rather than anything else. But sometimes at the Godfather, doing washing up duty, they always say it's a really good thing to do because to do that seva. That's the spiritually
washing up.
Washing up. Yeah,
That's
other
why I
people-
look at me, innit?
Yeah, right. Everyone, if you wash up other people's plates, that's a really good thing to do. But obviously, you still want to do it and get out. And then all of a sudden,
what I mean.
but I'll go in sometimes. And this is so bad. This is just, God, I'm sorry, right? But I'll start washing up, and there's only be a few people. Then I'll look around, and I see 20, 30 people all coming. I'll go, oh no! And then you think, I've got a window. I've got a window to
See,
get
that's
out.
what I mean. It's that
But
window.
you go,
But that's different because you're doing that at the temple.
Yeah.
It's a different story. You're,
Yeah.
What was I doing? I'm doing the same seva.
No, you're not. He's doing it. He's doing it for number one for God, which
Yeah,
is fine.
yeah, for the right
number two, he knows that he could have 200 plates.
Yeah, easy.
Kedge,
Yeah.
you're just doing it for about max 30 people,
No,
20 people.
30, yeah.
No, it wasn't 30. It was
How
about
many? Go on, how many?
12.
Okay.
He's burning over 12 people's
12
plates.
12 plates.
pods,
Yeah.
it's just
No, I tell you,
much.
but I genuinely, you know what winds me up? Because when I do wash up, my missus does it so much so, bro. We married 14 years.
Yeah.
And she still does this thing. And I'm like, are you doing it on purpose? Do you, I've told you, I've done it, I've said it nicely.
Yeah.
I've said it firmly.
Yeah.
I said, babe, what are you doing? So when I'm washing up, imagine the plate is in the sink, whatever, and I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
She'll put her dirty hands or something above so the water's running and wash her hands or plate onto the cleaner plate underneath. So
That
imagine,
don't- yeah, that
do you know
don't
what I mean?
make
Like my plates are in there, but she'll put her hands under and just quickly.
Hold a minute.
So I'm at the sink.
Hold a minute. This is washing techers we need to talk about here.
Oh, here we go. See, now after telling me that he gets annoyed when people judging him how to wash, he's going to tell me how to wash.
No,
This guy washes once a year,
So
by
hold
the
a
way.
minute. Are you saying that
His
she has
body.
clean plates?
No,
and the bottom-
I do. I'm washing a plate.
Right.
So imagine I've just scrubbed off everything
put
off
it
the
down.
plate, right? And it's just there underneath. And in that moment,
In that moment, she comes to wash her dirty hands on top of your
on
plate.
top of it, and I'm like, right. So you've just
Okay.
all the now I'm gonna have to redo that plate.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
because
underneath.
the dirt's fallen onto it.
Now bear in mind, there's the kitchen sink, and we've got
quite a few sinks.
We've
There's
got
quite a
two
few sinks
toilets.
in Tommy's
We've got
house.
2 toilets downstairs, and we've got other room, the other pantry larder.
Yeah, with another
what's it
sink
called?
in it,
Got
yeah.
a
What's it
bathtub as
called?
well up there.
What's it called? Where the washing machines are? What's that room called? What are they,
Utility room.
Utility room. That's
Yeah,
it. Right.
yeah.
So there are 3 other sinks downstairs that she could choose from.
Yeah.
And in that moment, oh no, well, I'm just going to be quick. I'm going to be quick, right? But I can't tell you in that moment because you're washing up
you're
as
dying,
well.
you're dying.
And you got to remember, you're washing up. There's people over.
Yeah.
You're
And
tired.
also 'cause
Tensions
you get
are
into a
high.
flow. You get into a
Yeah,
flow,
and I'm
and then
like,
you break that
God,
flow.
so much hostility over washing
But
up.
that's
No,
what I mean.
no, no,
That's
I'm with Tommy on that.
Christmas brings it
Don't
out.
interrupt the flow then.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I want to get out of here as well.
Bruv, you've got wash up plates for 12 people and you're moaning.
yeah, exactly.
That's
And
embarrassing.
I
Gabe.
told myself
Also,
I'm not going to react this year. So I did.
I didn't react as well. Also, I just hurried up.
Of course
quickly.
you didn't.
But also, the other thing is that you the space in where the plates don't have to dry get filled up quickly.
Yeah.
So I just need.
Here we go. Go on.
Oh,
I want to know. I want to know what you're going to say.
You're going to
about
stop now,
So then I'm like, where does now all of the rest of this
mate. Tetris.
tapela go?
Start making it.
Go on.
So then I lay down. I'm like, someone.
What are
like,
you laying down
wish-
for?
No. Like, you wish
Let
somebody.
the plates dry on him.
You hope
Just
somebody
hanging
just lays
one
down.
on his knuck. He's got a pot on his gun.
Hanging off the ears. But it was. I was just like, can someone just lay a towel for me next to it so I can then now start creating another area where I can start putting these things down. No one even helps you with that, and then you've
Can
got
someone
to put
lay a towel down?
No, because I've got my
My
gloves on.
days.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
guy-
you're doing marigolds.
Absolutely.
Why?
Look at my hands, smooth as a baby's bum.
Yeah, but if you actually did it with the fairy liquid, that would make your hands even smoother.
No.
For hands that do dishes are as soft as your skin with
Back in the
mild
day.
green,
No,
fairy
I've
liquid.
got gloves on. So therefore, I don't want to take my gloves off and then do that and then create that rack and the stack and all of that. And it's just like,
So
and people then moan that, oh, look, this is not drying properly. I'm like, oh my God. Washing up is
right.
is
So
a
let
chore.
me just add that. So I obviously didn't wash up then this year because other people were doing it and stuff, right?
And also, then, if you weren't washing up, did you empty all the food in the bin and give empty plates to the person who was washing?
No,
because people left food in their plates. So then I had to then stop washing, pick up the plates, empty it, come back, put the gloves back on, and then wash. Why do that?
There should have been. You should have allocated an assistant. You need an assistant in that situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
I think there's too much moaning
No,
for
there's a little
something
bit
that's very
but
simple.
But last little thing, because I'm sure other people can relate
No,
with
other
this.
people must be
Yeah.
going for the same thing.
But you're right. The drying rack fills up.
Yes.
And then I saw, again, across all the women in my family.
Wow.
And that includes
Wow.
my sisters,
Here we go. Out
my
in the mall.
mum,
Out in
my
the mall.
mother-in-law. No, basically, I know it was mainly my wife and my mother-in-law, but if I just call out their name,
Then
it's going to come back to me.
Yeah,
So if
yeah,
I say all of you lot,
including your mum.
including my mum,
Yeah, you have to say
including my great-grandmother who I've never met,
Yep.
let's just put her down as well, right? Super Daddy Sandy, right?
She was at the scene of the crime.
Right, probably in a spirit form, probably to blame, right?
on.
But they stack it all up, and then they stack it all up, like you say, on a towel next to it. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, you don't know the basics of engineering because you're stacking things
That
on a
not-
fork edge, on a knife edge, on a this, and I'm like, and it's all soapy. And by the way, that was the other thing.
Soapy?
Well, hang on, that's another thing.
Soapy?
Let me come back to soapy in a second.
it shouldn't be
sorry.
soapy.
What I was going to say was, it's all wet, so one little slip of a plate, and you
then
have got a
drang.
domino effect, and it's all coming off the side of the thing. And these things bug me, right? But on top of that, I said to my missus once, I went, look, because she put the wine glass down upside down, and inside the wine glass was
a
dry.
ring.
No, there was all bubbles
Oh, no.
inside, all inside. And I went, look,
Got clean. Wash
and
that.
she
yeah.
went, all right. But she looked at me like, all right, like I'm being an arse for saying it. And I went, okay. And then she did it again. And
But
I
if
went,
that was you?
No, wait. If it hold on. Forget if it was me. If it was me, I'd just get shot straight, bullet back in the
He
head.
would have got it
Bang.
smashed over his head.
Divorced. What's that? The locks have changed. You're outside, Tommy. The locks have changed now. You better go live your own life. That's what happened. I mean, moved on. No. And then there's another cup, and it had soap in it. And I pointed at it. Right?
Oh, you didn't do just
Right,
do the
no,
point.
I went past
You
it.
didn't just
No,
do the
because
point.
only a few
How
minutes
can you
ago.
just do the point?
I did the point, I'm like, because I'm like,
no, you did the point in the face.
No,
you
he
did the
did-
point
he
in the
did the
face.
face.
You
He
did
did
the
the
face.
face.
no, I did. The face was. What?
Yeah, the
Why?
face
that is
of
yeah.
I'm hello, look at this.
Yeah.
And then your face
No,
went long.
I wasn't patronising, but it's more like.
No, it was
Did we not
patronising.
address this issue?
No, but whatever
you
that
can't do
face
that.
was, it's a patronising
Yeah,
face.
but
it's
bruv,
very
if I do something wrong, and I do many things wrong, I'm a stupid idiot.
You do.
I'm a lazy man. Many things, right? And I'll get pulled up on it, and I get my jitter spanked for it.
But you did
I
the
kinda
hands
like
and
it.
you did the face. So
But
what
no,
happened?
then if I did it a second time, I'll be straight dead. I'll be
So
gone.
what happened then?
No,
What
then
was the
I'll point at
reaction?
it.
Yeah,
and
you
she's
did
like,
two
all
hands.
right.
You did two hand
No,
point.
then she goes, do you want to do it?
Oh,
Do you want to do it? And I'm like, well, I think I just cooked for 18 people. So
No,
I
do
think
it
I'm a
properly.
bit. Yeah. No, I mean, I just want you to do.
Brilliant.
Oh, sorry. Did I leave any wrapper on the food? Did I leave any? No, I didn't. All the wrapper's taken off. So the same way when you do the dishes, don't leave the soap on it. But so there's
Basic.
Bloody hell. Anyway.
So I tell you, washing up is a big issue this year.
Yeah, there you go.
Clearly.
Maybe you can relate. Maybe
But
you can't.
overall, do you know what? Can I just say this? I think this was probably the most un-Christmas Christmas.
You have been saying that a lot since the start of December.
Why that? Why do you feel that way?
Because I don't know, like it just Christmas didn't bang this year. Do you know what I mean? Like, there was
I feel
nothing.
sad for you, Saj. Why didn't it bang?
I think number one is because I was working, was very busy over
You
Christmas.
always work a lot during
No,
Christmas.
but I think this year was more so.
Right, and I think that is the key reason because you never got to actually
I didn't enjoy it.
like have your
a
maybe
couch
meal out
potato.
or
Like,
sit
no,
around.
there was no
Also, you had
days.
COVID.
Can I be?
Yeah, I had
we
COVID.
didn't really do a Christmas meal. We went Nando's.
Right.
Did we go Nando's?
Yeah, we went Nando's.
Yeah. I was like, did we?
Yeah.
When was that? Yeah. So we had that, but like that we could do all year round. There was
Of
nothing.
course, there was
sometimes
nothing-
on another occasion
yeah.
we might have gone through the Christmas markets or
Right.
made a bit more of a
Yeah.
thing of it. Me and you would have gotten the mulled wine, a little bit ked, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
little cider.
Yeah, there was
whatever.
nothing Christmas. Like even the day that we met, like Christmas Day with family, and all, it was just like a normal. We could have
Do
been a
you
normal
think-
Sunday. Do you know what I
do you
mean?
think-
Just getting food in with the
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
Do you
you're right.
think we're all getting a bit older?
Yeah, it might be a bit.
And so therefore
Possibly.
it's losing that charm of what it was when it was a kid. Because you if you recall the memories of a child and the excitement, or even when you were like in your 20s, it was a different vibe. I don't know, maybe because the whole family grows up a little bit as well. And so
agree.
you're relying on making it still Christmas for the young ones.
Yeah.
But then they start growing up. So then you're like, well, so what are we doing here now?
Absolutely agree. Like, I feel a bit bad because I think the magic of Christmas for Milo, when he was the only kid on the scene, was a lot more. I remember on Christmas Day, we hired elves. Like they're grown adults, like people dressing up.
You shouldn't say that about your aunties.
Yeah.
I've met them before. They're really
They
lovely people.
are all like 4'8" as well. But there is. I've got 4 paws, and honestly, if the tallest one is 4'9", I'll be surprised. But like an elf came round, read him a story in the lounge, and said, "You've been really
Bloody
good."
hell.
Like on Christmas
That
Day,
is epic.
I don't even know how much we paid for that because I'm telling you, no one works on Christmas Day for less than a few hundred
No.
quid. And and she anyway, she and I remember
I
actually
would have come and done that
Right,
for you. If you
man.
wanted.
Wait, I'm going to hire an elf next Christmas.
do that. The kids were
I think you need an elf.
buzzing.
Just for jokes.
Yeah, right.
Come and sit in your house.
No, we ain't even got any kids around, but
No,
we'll just
for you.
we'll just get them
give
to
you
come
the
in.
Christ-
Yeah.
I think it's Satch is the guy who lost the Christmas spirit. That's
I
the
think
thing.
I did this year, Like,
And-
honestly, there
Yeah.
was,
I feel sorry
it
for
was,
you.
it was, and it's just not, today. Like the one day I had off was New Year's Day,
Right.
which was your birthday, Kedge. Happy
Yes.
birthday!
Happy birthday for
Thank you.
yesterday.
And
belated.
and I'm back to work today.
Yeah.
Can I
it's
just say, by the way, everyone who messaged, like who were Brownlow listeners, no one wanted to say happy birthday to me straight Siddha.
Yep.
They all had to have a joke with immigrants.
Yeah,
in
and
it.
freshies.
Yeah.
Because basically the 1st of January is a freshie
That's
birthday.
what I'm known
Immigrant
as now.
birthday. Illegal immigrant birthday. It's a liar's birthday.
It's a real
And-
birthday.
And as I just found out today, it's today, the 2nd of January,
Yeah.
is my wife's uncle's birthday. So her mum's brother, right?
Oh, yeah.
Her mum's birthday. So the 2nd of Jan, well, put it this way. If I can just say this, I'm going to say
Say
it. My mother-in-law and her family, they've all got fake birthdays. My mother-in-law has always said, I'm younger
Do you wanna admit
than
this?
what they are saying. I'm
Right.
younger. But like in the kind of coming over to the country, it all got a bit mixed up.
Right.
She goes, and so when she turned 60 a few years ago, she was like, I'm not. I'm 58. I'm 58.
Oh.
Like, like that. And then we're like, in which case you got married at like 15,
Yeah.
not 17. He was like,
Yeah.
what is going on here? So you kind of blind eyed
Slightly
to
obscure.
it. Yeah.
Right.
But we just found out that my mother-in-law and 2 of her siblings have all got their 60th birthday in the same year.
Yeah, that don't make
So
sense.
you tell me
does
how
it?
that works.
That makes sense.
They
Wow.
didn't know. So yeah, second. So I think
Triplets.
there's 1st of Jan, which is the bait birthday, and the 2nd of Jan is the we'll trick them with this one.
No one's
Or
ever
you
said
go
it.
1st of June, which
Yeah,
is
or
halfway in the year.
hello, yeah.
Halfway in the year. Still
No,
fake.
No one's ever said it was a fake birthday.
But
until I
Jerry,
met you
how
guys.
was your birthday as well?
Yeah, it was
Ken?
good. I mean, you know how it is always. Everyone wakes
Yeah.
up late. Everyone forgets, and then
No one cares.
a few people remember at the end of the day, and that's about it. Really, crack on. You just back to work today.
You know, I actually remembered, Kedge, it was your birthday at midnight The day, like New Year.
I think a lot of people remember it at midnight, and otherwise, if you don't remember at midnight, they don't remember at all.
I did, and I was DJing. I was like, "Oh, New Year's Eve, yeah, great." But it's Kedge's birthday. And do you know what? I actually didn't get around to texting you till the next day. Anyway.
Same here. Yeah, till quite.
It's all right. I stayed up till 3 o'clock. I thought just in case if you did.
Where were you on New Year's Eve?
Just a house party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your house or someone else's?
Our house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
so just a few drinks. Yeah, watch the fireworks. The fireworks are incredible in London.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's recorded on my box. I still ain't seen it.
Yeah. Why would you though? It's like people who record fireworks on their phones. You'd never watch it again.
No, but do you know what? It looked good, and I tell you why I do want to watch it.
So you
because
you didn't see it.
No, I know. I know what you're going to say.
I watched.
Do you know my mate does that?
Really?
Puts together all the music.
Because there was a moment, because obviously we had a lot of sort of English people, and we were all watching it, and they were dancing and everything like that, and all of a sudden, Sip Sip comes on it, and we were like, "Hey!"
Oh, really?
It was only for 3 seconds.
Yeah, but it's in the mix.
It was a moment that all the desks just went. That's Sip Sip. We know. Hey.
Last year was Diljit. Remember?
Yeah. Can you tell your mate just a couple more?
No, that's all you're getting.
No, that's nice. That's all you need.
I thought we were going to go into a little bit. Then 9:45, there would be a bit more.
Just ask, give it a little thing, and he just wants
the
whole. He wants the whole 10 minutes of Bhangra.
But I'm just saying, at least 3 Indian songs.
No. What for?
No.
What for? Yeah. You get like all the African tunes. You get all of the different tunes.
It's English music.
No, yeah, they're not. Yeah, but
then you got to play Turkish,
songs.
Arabic.
Why not? We're
no, we can't do that.
I think because Sip Sip is that the hood.
No. It's the
one after that.
It's the one that's got the 112 sample.
Right. So that's why they can get away with it. Like they're gonna drop it in, and you can it's the Only You sample, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that little bit can
No,
blend
but
it in.
They had the full singing and everything. The full singing.
I didn't see that. I was hosting a New Year's Eve party, which I don't normally do, in Leeds. Actually, wicked party, 1,100 people, sold out, jam packed, vibe, rave. They went all out. Great party. But throughout the day, I was in the gym because obviously I need to go gym, sort my bloody head out. Yeah. Otherwise, I just feel like crap and I don't want to talk to anyone. I was in the gym, and at 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the gym, they were showing Sydney was Auckland first,
New
Zealand first, and then they showed
Aussie. That's weird.
And the Sydney one, I was there because obviously it's on subtitles, in the gym, and I'm reading the subtitle. What the news guy goes, well, obviously these fireworks went on for a bit because I'm watching thinking, are they playing it on a loop? But it went on for like 15 minutes.
Our ones went on for that.
Our ones went on for. It was about a good 13 minutes or so.
I think China won it though. I know it's not a competition, but China's.
Really?
I think it was China. Their light show. They had this whole dragon moving and everything.
I saw one as well. It was because they called it a light show rather than fireworks show, which looked like drones coming out of a tower.
Yeah, we had drones here.
I do like.
A boy blowing a balloon.
Yeah. Huh?
A boy blowing a balloon.
Yeah, my dad asked me, goes, what was all that about? No one got it. I
didn't get it either.
I don't want to see a boy blowing anything.
No, but it was nice to actually see the countdown done in drones.
Yes, that was quite nice.
That was very good. Well, you know what? If it happened today, New Year's Eve, those drones would not have been able to stay still. It would have been blown off. Forget blowing a balloon.
Imagine if that was like the storm today is crazy. Imagine if that was on. I think you'd have to cancel the fireworks as well.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
because today was serious.
Storm Hank is what they're calling it as well.
Not Hank.
No, Hank.
Hank. It sounds like an Asian saying Hank.
Hank.
Everyone's Dom Hank.
Yeah, Dom Hank. Very good.
Hank. But so today, this is Tuesday. Obviously, we're talking about Hank, and it was it was very cloudy.
Bunch of hankers
in the morning. Yeah, and it was dark and it was raining a lot.
It was well dark this morning.
I feel like there was no heads up on this storm coming.
No. Do you know what? This morning I woke up when I came down. I started work at 8 o'clock. Came downstairs. It was pitch black still, and I was like,
it was very dark.
And I was like, no, this ain't right. Something's happening today because this ain't right.
You started,
and I thought about it, and I was just like, it's never. And come 9 o'clock, it was still dark, and I was just like, dark. The day ain't right today. Something's happening.
At 8:30 is actually because the boys, because of New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever you want to call it, they were up till late. Then they slept in. Yeah. Then they're up till late again last night. Yeah. Then they slept in. Actually, can I just say, sorry, on a genuine one of my probably highlights this Christmas New Year was just after the New Year's Eve party, which I'd hosted. We left about 1 o'clock. We're back in the hotel room 1:30. My missus went to sleep. We've got 2 double beds in the hotel room. Yeah. And the boys were in one. And I was sat on the end of their bed and I went, should we order pizza from room service? I was like, yeah. So we just got a pizza, and the three of us just sat there,
Lovely.
munching it and chat and
cool.
just chat. And actually, it was like for the first time, because they're a bit knackered, they weren't idiots. Like they weren't wired jumping around. And they were just chilling. We just sat in bed, chatting. I'm like, I can't. I don't want to wish on. I never want to will a long time. Yeah. But actually, I was like, I quite like this. I quite like just having a couple of boys I can talk to.
Beers with the lads.
Yeah, kind of rather than kids I've got a discipline.
Slice of the pizza.
But yeah, so how do we get to that?
So we're talking about the storm.
No, I think the storm, I've heard little rumblings of the storm last week. They went, watch out for trains. Are you going to train up to Leeds? Because I heard the storm's coming. And then the Midlands, because last time the storm was here, the Midlands all gets flooded. So you can't do the trains. But then it was all fine. And now, literally, I've been in the house today. It was chucking it down this morning. And you can hear the bins outside. Doom.
Howling.
So
you know when it scrapes across the tarmac?
So where we are on the building, which is next to the shard, it's that 17th floor. Yeah. So it's obviously it's built. So
where your office is, not where
And it's built so that it moves with the wind. Yeah. Bruv, this was the first time. So I'm standing there, you can feel the floor move. You're moving. Like, it's a little bit scary.
In the shard?
No, not in the shard.
The building next to it.
The building next to it. And it moves because you could hear the whistle coming through. And we were moving. And it was a little bit like getting a little bit seasick on there. Yeah. And then because like by 3 o'clock, it started getting really quite severe.
Yeah.
Bruv, we got a message like on our phones. And you were called as well if you were outside the building to say you are not allowed to leave through the front exit because the front exit, because we've got a wind tunnel there, Satch knows. Yeah. People were falling over, people hurting their head and stuff, like on the barriers and stuff like that. Yeah. So we had to come out the back entrance basically of the building.
So there was less wind around your back entrance.
There was less wind at the back.
Wow, you wouldn't have thought that, would you?
Exactly, especially after all
He's got a windy front.
Yeah. So the front.
You were blowing blowing your front.
Yeah.
He was blowing his front.
Way more air at the front of the building. So it was really quite severe. Got
Loads
home.
of backdoor activity then today.
Got home, and the reindeers, the Christmas tree, all of that's on the roof that I spent ages. It's all flat.
Did it pack away itself?
It's all been. It's hanging off the roof.
Yeah,
it's hanging off the roof. What? I mean, disaster. Absolute disaster.
The China reindeer just going, help me.
Hanging off the roof with a little bit of wire. The Christmas tree, I had bricks in there. How is it lifted that much weight? I had massive bricks on there.
I'm telling you, I saw videos of like building with scaffolding falling down.
Yeah.
Whole fences were
I
going.
came into Tommy's house and your Christmas tree's down, but it's inside.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
So what date do Christmas trees come down anyway?
6th is the...
Okay, 4 more days then, really.
Yeah, no, but do you know what? This year I saw so many people take it down after Christmas and I thought that's a bit wrong.
Well, I wasn't supposed to take it down today.
Before what?
Before New Year's, sorry, they were taking them down.
Before New Year's?
Yeah, I saw a few people.
Why are people doing that?
They packed it away, and I was just like, "Hey, are you
so
feeling it?"
I'm telling you, I think there's a lot of people that weren't feeling it. Like I said, we never put our wreath up in the door, which we normally do, and we do some decor in the windows as well.
Your wreath?
I didn't put up the wreath, and then no, but today because we've done a bit of a rejiggle of the lounge because of the new sofa, right? And these 3 stools that you're saying on,
okay,
free stools,
FREE.
Yeah. Anyway, because of all the rejiggle of the lounge, I had a little bit of space there, and I thought, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The keyboard, we got a good size keyboard.
Yeah.
I said, and now
the keyboard now.
We've had a keyboard the whole time. Yeah.
Why have I not jammed on it?
You have jammed on it, but years ago you've forgotten it. Genuinely, I know you have because we had it in the lounge the other, and I remember you playing it. Yeah. And I was like, you know what, Milo? I said, look, you watch enough stuff on YouTube. Watch how to play piano. Yeah. Pick a song. Any song you like, because he likes his music.
That's such a dad thing to say.
No, but I said, you haven't got to learn the piano. I said, learn it, because I've seen these YouTube and TikTok videos where they just number the keys. Yeah, 5 keys. And it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Just do it. And can I tell you something? He was buzzing because he's like, look, I'm playing the stuff. He loves Golden Hour. This song, it's the Golden Hour. So he's playing.
I love playing the keyboard.
Yeah, but you can.
It's good fun.
So he just got that.
I love it.
So I wanted to get the excitement of it. Yeah. So he's doing that, but that keyboard I positioned next to the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And I watched him because I was there. And he was like, I can't do the kind of thing. And he was getting up and he had his phone on him. He had other things in his hand. I said, just put something down. And he stepped out, lost his balance on the stool and fell into the tree. And the tree just fell over. And
on him?
I'll be honest. Picture it. So he's there. No, not on him, with him, kind of side by side.
I bet you that annoyed you.
And he looked at me with that, and he's got that guilty face.
Yeah.
I just walked out, got the 2 empty boxes that were by the cellar.
Yeah.
The decorations guy went, put the decorations in there. And I walked off.
Right.
So he just
anger.
No, it wasn't even anger. It was more like a you know what? I've got so used to dumb stuff happening.
Yep. Now you can do this.
So I'm like, you know what?
Was he in the tree for a bit?
For a bit, yeah,
That's
underneath it.
brilliant.
Yeah, but he's all right.
I wish I'd done that.
But so he was like decoration.
I would love to. Yeah,
Where you run into the tree and jump on it like Elf.
I'd love it if Tommy was my dad. I'd love winding you up. You get wound up
Tommy.
so
Do you want him as your son?
Yeah.
You get wound up so quickly. Though.
We'd have a DNA
You
test.
get wound up.
I do. I'll be honest. You know what?
It's so easy to jabby mud this guy.
Funny you say that, because I was thinking about this the other day. 'Cause I thought, I'm a stand-up comedian, right?
Yeah.
I'm a fun host. When people meet me out and about,
Yeah, but
they're
why are you so
smiling.
moody
Right, no,
with the
I'm not
kids?
moody. I'll tell you what it is.
No,
Because
it's a short fuse.
yeah, because I suppose I'm busy, right? And I ain't got no time for dumbness.
Agreed.
So
I'm the same.
So I'm like,
That's why I'm annoyed half the time.
So this time, before years ago, I would have gone, oh Milo, what's that? And Logan, no.
Yeah.
And now I just go, right, well, this has happened. Here are the boxes.
Deal with it.
We're not going to stand the tree up and put all the baubles back on
stupid.
a second, right?
Yeah.
No.
And he went, I think some of them are broken, because I even heard him go, tsh, tsh,
Oh,
as it
bless.
landed, right?
Yeah.
I went, no worries. I said, the dustpan and brushes in the utility room.
You said
Grab
that.
that. Go for it. Do your thing. And that's it. And actually, in fairness, now the tree's been taken down, so it's quite.
So
nice.
it's quite a quick, easy way of doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll put my tree away today.
As well.
Well done.
Yeah,
Why are you guys all giving it bar humbug?
No, well, I'm away in a couple of days, so it's
Oh,
the
okay,
only
that's-
time that
that's fair.
I've sort of had. Because
That's
otherwise, I'll come back and it's still there in the January.
Can we tell people where you're going?
Yeah, I'm going to India.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But more so to see your grandmum.
Yeah.
And to hang out.
I went last year.
No,
yeah,
because
yeah.
you DJ so much.
Yeah.
But this is 2 weeks off.
Yeah, it's time off.
And when was the last time you did that?
Last January.
Oh, to see her again.
Yeah, when I
so
went
once
there.
a year.
Yeah.
So gigs. But I just think I missed that. I missed the fact that. Sorry, I looked round and I thought you were sniffing your pen.
No. I was just blowing the head.
He's blowing it.
Yeah, again, you're blowing out the front again, aren't you? No, but I just think that's lovely, and I think you ask anyone if they could have the opportunity to go and just visit their grandmother in the motherland.
Yeah.
That would be
is
top of the list. That's something that's a good way to start the year, man.
That is a good way to start it,
So
I'm looking forward to that.
And,
in a
and
few
you
days.
also said 30 degrees.
It's very hot at the moment.
Lovely.
Love that.
And
Love it.
is it Ahmedabad?
No, Surat.
Surat and what is? Sorry, I don't know much about Surat. Is Surat like? Is it Bend or is it? City?
No, it's a city.
Okay,
City.
And where do they live? They live in like a flat house or kotti, or is it like?
No, she lives in a proper villa kind of thing.
Okay, so it's all modern. Like,
it's
do
nice.
they have like traffic lights and stuff?
Yeah, of course.
Because you've been Chandigarh. Is it like that?
Oh,
or is it like?
No, Chandigarh is a bit too civilized.
Oh,
this
is
is
it?
like in between that and that. If you know
Okay, yeah, somewhere in the middle.
People still drive on the wrong side of the road in Gujarat. Acceptable.
Yeah, where
Wrong side of the road. There isn't a right side. You just drive.
You drive where you want. Yeah, no,
exactly.
but I always remember when you're driving, you can drive on the other side if you want.
Correct.
As long as you're going really slowly in the corner, it's fine.
That'd be lovely.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
That'd
next
be
week,
lovely.
actually.
Yeah, well done. Well, say hello to grandmum from us.
I will do.
Right. So what have we been watching over the festive period?
Can I start this off because it's a surprise one, little curveball. Again, we went up on the 30th to Leeds. So we had the 30th because they want to travel up and do New Year's Eve with the kids, which I'm working at while they're chilling out at. And they had this party, by the way. It had chocolate fountain and kids stations and little activities. So there was loads for them to do. It's great. But I thought let's go up on the 30th. So we went up that day. And we just had a day to ourselves, went to a lovely little restaurant, the Tiffin Room or something like that in Leeds, lovely. And got back to the room, Mrs. Standard, 8:30, 9 o'clock, she's falling asleep.
Yeah.
But the boys are in a hotel room, they're excited. I said, well, look, I said, you're not sitting there on your devices.
No.
We're watching a film.
Yeah.
But obviously, we're in a hotel thing.
So it's
I
limited.
tried to stream my phone, I tried to sync it up, wasn't
wasn't
happening,
working.
the
Yeah.
Netflix, even though there was an option there to say, stream your phone. But what was on TV?
Go on.
And the boys watched it all.
Back
And
to
I'm
the Future.
so glad. It's close. You're right on the era. And actually, how many Back to the Futures were there?
3.
Free.
Yeah, this is a bigger franchise than that.
Bigger franchise than Back to the Future.
Bear in mind,
Die Hard.
they didn't
No,
see
it's big.
1, 2, or 3. We went straight
Toy
in
Story, no.
on number 4,
Oh.
4. Rocky.
Rocky,
Yeah, that's a good one.
with Ivan Drago.
That's the best one.
I agree.
I love that one.
Right.
I love that one.
But I
do like that
I was well aware, thinking, you know what? These films that we hold so dearly, when you watch them back 30 years, 20 years, whatever it's been.
That one's a good one to watch.
Right.
That, though.
No, but I thought it's not going to have the pace. There's going to be too much chat.
No, they do.
This one was all right. I'll tell you why this one was all right. And this is not a spoiler because the film's so old. Obviously, because it starts off with him finishing the fight with Mr. T.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So you get that.
Yeah.
Then he goes right, and he's kind of relaxing out, and him and Apollo, and then Ivan Drago comes over,
Yeah.
And then Apollo.
Bangs up Apollo.
Yeah. Because he beats Apollo and then Rocky fights him. You got your fix of fights.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. And
Did they like it?
They loved it.
Yeah.
Logan was at the edge of he got out of the duvet at one point and went to the edge of his bed. And was stood up. And I'm like, I'm so glad it has that effect on him because you don't know.
Because that was me when I was a kid. Yeah.
And they're there, and they watch it, and then they felt bad for Drago because at one point they're going, and then they felt bad for Apollo's family because you could tell they're a bit softer. They're like, and he kept saying, "I feel bad for him, Dad. I feel bad for this one." And I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's just a film." But the hilarious thing, and I've said this before, but we haven't watched much live telly. They were going, so Milo kept going, forward the adverts.
Oh my God.
They kept
I've got a lot of that as well.
And I said, we can't. And they went, so is this boxing match happening now? I'm like, for God's sake. I went, no, it's not live. And honestly, when you're tired, and it's hard to find the words.
Were you watching Rocky the theatre show?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
They were doing it live?
I went, no, it's not live. And he went, but they're all boxers. I went, no.
Actors.
And I went, they're actors. He went, yeah, but they can box. I went, no, because they're acting like boxers. He goes, yeah, but they're in good shape. I went, I know they look like boxers, and they are boxing. And for the benefit of the film, I said, but his name's not Ivan Drago, it's Dolph Lundgren. He's an actor.
What?
What?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, well, I thought you didn't know his real name. I said, that's Sylvester Stallone. He's been in other films like Rambo, and. But it was winding me up that I have to explain this basic level of basic lifeness.
But that doesn't, because I think that's all we had when we were growing up. So we got that concept very quickly. Whereas now they don't get that because basically YouTube and all of that, it is what you see.
So when he was going forward the advert,
but even then, it's not happening live, Kedge, on YouTube, is it?
No. But what I'm trying to say is it's like what you see is what they are.
But because of YouTube,
like KSI.
Yeah, okay, fine.
But they can scratch forward or scratch back with a YouTube video.
Yeah, okay.
So I went, no, but I said I was going to go with these adverts. I said, that's your time to go to the toilet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's your time to go get a drink or have a chat about
the whole concept of it stopping and do you know what I mean?
They literally...
Even though their programs are interrupted with ads on YouTube and they're forced, because they can skip it, they don't know the pain
they don't.
Watching that.
And then, at the end of it, because we were talking about it for 5 minutes, and obviously we're talking over the film, and then they're kind of into the film, so they're like, stop talking, Dad, because just shut up so we can watch a film now. And I know I didn't convey my point. I didn't get it across in that time. So I was like, I'm going to tell him in the advert. So I did. I went back for every advert. I was like, so do you get it now? And I really don't think they do.
It's good that you said Rocky 4 because you know what? This Christmas, all I watched was old films as well. And it made me so happy. I watched all the Die Hards, 1, 2 and 3.
Brilliant.
So then did it not get festive with all of this?
Loved them. I watched Trading Places.
Oh, great.
Trading Places is incredible.
What a film. I tell
you why that's good also. Because when we were growing up, that had a bit of boobies in it.
They had a lot of boobies in it.
And
I watched it when I was below the age.
Yeah, so
required.
Did I, yeah.
When they were partying.
Because the opening scene, the first scene is a bit naughty, I think.
Do you see Jamie Lee Curtis's?
I don't know. I don't remember what, but I just remember the opening scene is naughty.
Honestly, great film. I watched Godfather 2. What a film.
Yeah.
I watched East is East. What a film.
Yeah.
There was just so many good films on TV this year, and I was like, do you know what? Perfect. But the one thing I did watch that was brand new, and it came out on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
Armageddon.
And a lot of people are offended by it. But
hilarious.
This show, I'm a bit confused because the whole hoo-ha of this happened ages ago. So what was that like about this Armageddon show and everything? There's the things that he says which is not politically correct and everything like that. And so,
but nothing's politically correct.
No, but the who I don't get it. Like I thought this was out ages ago, or was that because he did it live?
No, so what it is this Armageddon show he toured the whole of the world with it.
Yeah,
basically.
Right,
so
people
everyone's heard the joke. So if you've gone to the show,
right,
you've heard all the gags.
Right.
But it was filmed for Netflix as well.
Got you.
Then on that note, have you seen the new Dave Chappelle one?
I've got it, but I haven't seen it. It's there on my list to watch.
I've watched it. I watched it the other night. Actually, last night, because it only just came out yesterday. And if you think Ricky Gervais is offensive,
outrageous,
Dave Chappelle goes straight in. All I'll say is, and this is, I'm only quoting what's in the series.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dave Chappelle has been sort of done. He got hammered in the past for going in on transgender people. And he's been saying jokes about transgender and whatever, right? And it just caused huge backlash. And he goes, and in this one, I'm not giving anything away, but he goes, I'm not going to mess with the transgender people anymore. No.
Yeah.
Not going to say nothing.
Yeah.
But he kind of carries on doing it.
Okay.
Of course does.
But he goes, so instead, I'm going to focus on the handicapped. and he does a whole thing on
Wow.
that. So like,
Wow.
right.
Okay.
So like, it's
outrageous.
Yeah, but I think there are certain comedians, and I'm saying this as someone who's weirdly at my age starting out in stand up now. But there are some people that are kind of immune to saying whatever they want to say. Yeah. They've been doing it 30 years, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
They can say whatever they want.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? I'm actually going to download that to my thing and watch it on the plane.
Yeah, do that.
That's a plane one.
It's a good
But
one.
speaking of comedy, Tommy, the other thing I saw was Coming to See You.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Leicester
Comedy
Square
night.
Theatre.
Yeah.
I did.
Tommy and Richard Blackwood.
What?
That's a good look, isn't it?
What? That is incredible.
Very good.
Yeah,
That
very
is
good.
brilliant.
And
Big
actually,
look. And I got to say, as a punter being there, great night.
yeah, really.
Great. Honestly.
Good, man.
I was there with two of my mates. And we were just on the way back. We were just like, that was a really good night out, boys.
Yeah.
We loved that.
Because
We don't do it. We're all working usually.
Yeah, and can I just say, Jags Climax, the DJ,
Yeah.
and producer.
And my mate Amit, three of us.
And your mate Amit were there, sorry. But what I was going to say was Jags, who was there with Satch.
Yeah.
Two very good DJs. Does Amit DJ?
He's a DJ, yeah.
There you go.
Jags is. I remember Jags. The first time I was at a mate's wedding, and I was like, "Who is this DJ?"
Yeah.
'Cause I'd just come back from India, and I'd been partying to a lot of some big name DJs in India who I'd never heard music.
No,
like that.
they're all South Indian. They just had big names. They weren't famous.
And then Jags
They
was
just had
doing
26
his
letters in
things,
their
and
name.
I was like, "This guy is incredible."
He
Yeah.
is incredible.
And now I know him
Yeah.
like a brother.
No, exactly. And he left me a voice note the next day.
Yeah.
Albeit quite a long one. Jags is known for a living
yeah,
long.
it's just, if it was it longer than
Oh
6
my God,
minutes?
Jags' voice
I
notes
think it was
are
7
long.
minutes, and then I replied with a 2-minute one. Then
Yeah.
he left a 4.5 minute one.
Right.
But basically, just saying how proud he is. You're my brother. To see you up there doing this, it was just nice.
Honestly, Tommy, we felt like that. Even when I
so
was there, I was
mad.
just like, do you know what? It was so good to see. I think the last time I saw you, Tommy, was about 5 years ago in Birmingham when you were just starting out.
Yeah.
And you were just hosting something. Now to see that you're doing a good half an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, do you know what? Rating.
Exactly. And
Great.
what I want to build up to is that kind of 1 hour especially territory and all that. Anyway, my point is, it was great to do. Lots of fun, and I had lots of family.
And
there.
Richard Blackwood, amazing.
Yeah, he's an entertainer.
Bro, he's 51.
Yeah, he looks great, doesn't he?
51.
Yeah.
He looks so good.
When he came out and said that, I said to the boys,
He
I
still
was
looks
like,
the same.
I'm sure he's in his 50s, like early 50s. And then when he said it, they all just looked around like,
so I'll tell you something else
my guy's 51.
to rate about him, and you'll appreciate this
Yeah.
as someone who works and does it in entertainment, is I did an earlier show that night
Yeah.
at Top Secret.
I know you did.
So
yeah,
did
you
Richard,
told me.
yeah?
Oh, you both did. Okay.
He did another room. He did a Kobo room, which is Comedy of Black Origin, right?
And I bet you he done a completely different set.
Yes, because he also did 4 other sets that night. So that night at Leicester Square Theatre
Yeah.
was his 5th comedy set
You're
that
joking.
night. And they're not little sets, not 5-10
No,
minutes.
he was on for an hour.
Right. So he did that in that time. By the way, on a little side note, little bit of a boo-boo. Me and Richard, we left on a bit of a funny vibe.
Oh.
Because
What happened?
Here's what happened. So I hadn't eaten much all day,
Yeah.
right? And I got back to the dressing room, which we're sharing with Richard, and there was an empty box of food of chicken. Like it was it was something near wing something.
One of these wing places.
Wing
Yeah.
something, right? Chicken place. And there was an empty box there, and then there was food in another box. Open it up. It was a katsu curry.
Oh.
I love katsu curry. Chicken katsu curry.
Yeah.
Rice, sticky rice. That's kind of, it's a bit of a kind of curry sauce, like chip shop curry sauce.
yeah,
but it's
exactly.
lovely, right? And one of the cameramen, the photographers of the night came into the dressing room. I went, who's that food? Because now I've done my set. Richard's on. And I suddenly get hungry. Now you get hungry because you relax, right?
Yeah,
You suddenly go, right, your booker comes, right? As we
Yeah.
say, right? And then, and I went, who's the food? And he went, no one's. He went, well, there's no one here. He goes, Richard's on.
Yeah.
Right? He goes, and he looked at the bag and he went, oh, that one's empty.
Yeah.
So he must have eaten and now he's gone on. He goes, Tommy, there's no one else in the venue that it could be.
Yeah, exactly.
It must be yours.
Yeah, go for it.
I went, I said, how do they know? I thought maybe I must have mentioned my katsu curry.
Oh,
lot.
you-
I ate it. Richard comes off stage. He takes a few pictures with my sisters. Micah, Simon was there. Simon Sandhu.
yeah.
Right, with Simon's wife, Simon's sister-in-law. And Richard goes, oh, where's my katsu curry? Bro, I suddenly got really hot. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't say anything. Because I got nervous. I just got nervous. I was like,
No,
and there was other people around.
Curry.
And then these other people who were with Richard, who had done other comedy nights throughout that night, come out the audience. They're like, no, we definitely put your food here, Richard. And I went, did someone eat it? And then the photographer guy goes, Tommy ate it. And I went,
Sold it.
I went, oh, what? Sorry, what? he goes, he goes, did you eat the chicken cats and curry? Richard Black goes, did you eat it? And I went,
hilarious.
I said, well, I did ask first, but bless him. He was so sweet. He goes, no, it's cool. He goes, I got chicken at home. I'll just heat up what I've got at home. I thought you are a lovely man for saying that. I said, I owe you a chicken katsu curry. He goes, no, it's cool, bro.
And
it's
he's
cool,
thinking, typical, the brown man's just
typical,
eating the curry.
It's just done me. It's
Curry
just
there,
done me.
he's just eating my curry.
The curry, he's eating it.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, but I ate his food.
Quick
sorry.
side note, Simon Sandu, I saw he got loads of pictures taken with him.
Kedge, you needed to be at the night because I know you couldn't
You
make
did.
it.
Do you know, everyone that came over to me was like, oh, Brownlow, little reunion night tonight. I was just like, no, I'm here with my mates. Kedge ain't my mate. Kedge ain't coming.
Yeah,
exactly.
And they were like, where's Kedge? I was like, I don't know. But I had a lot of photos taken with me, which was nice. Got to meet a lot of Brownlow listeners.
Yeah.
But Simon,
who's only sat in for you on 3 podcasts, I think, for
Yeah.
you now?
I think he's been on
2 or 3.
2 now, I think.
Well,
I think maybe 3.
Off the back of those alone,
Yeah, he's killing
He's
it.
become a superstar.
He's killing it.
people were stopping him in the queue,
Yeah.
he told me, in front of everyone as well. So they went, are you Simon Sandu? And he's like, yeah. And then he got to the front door. No, then there was a queue to get in. Obviously, when people had just been going through box office.
Yeah.
And he went up to the door and he went, I'm Simon Sandu. Surely that's, after he got recognised, he goes, is that worth skipping a queue? And he went, unless your name starts with Tommy, no. Right? And sent him off to the back. But he was like, all right. But he was actually enjoying the queue then because he's like, this man,
I saw. Do you know what? I did see him, and I was just like, "Oh, look at this guy!" Like, getting
but not
photos
only
with
that,
him.
can I tell you, he's told me the story
Right.
3 times now.
Oh, has he?
Right, like he expects me to go, every time, right?
story?
Of how he was stopped by people.
Oh, I see.
Right, he goes, yeah, I saw it. Then he told me again. Then he literally today, by the way, is Simon's son's birthday, Aaron, right? So we just come from their house tonight before the podcast. And he's telling me again, he goes, yeah, man, people coming up to me, da, da, da. I'm like, I know.
He loves it.
I know they
This is
do.
what the podcast can do for
He
you.
loves it.
I
had people coming where I was sitting, Tommy. You knew where I sit. People coming over to me, and they're like, "Satch, this is your mix. This is your
This
mix."
is, yeah, it
And
was.
I'm just like, "This is my mix."
So I got to the venue.
Someone just walked past, and go, "DJ Satch." I was like, "Yeah, it's really awkward."
So when I got to the venue, they were playing the background music. I went, what is this? And I went, it's too mellow. And they went, well, have you got anything? When is my phone? And a file that he sent me, 80s mix, all party songs. I was like, this is what we need. We got a 51-year-old and a 47-year-old going on.
Do you know what? It was. I was watching people as the music was playing. Everyone was singing along to the songs
man,
and
it's
stuff.
a
I was
good
just
mix.
like,
That
do you know
80s
what?
mix.
It's
Tell you
good.
what, it's on Satch's SoundCloud, by the way. If you
Check
find
it out.
DJ Satch,
Mixcloud.
Mixcloud, sorry, yeah.
Mixcloud.
Go find it on Mixcloud. It's free mixes.
Yeah, so
there.
Simon was the star of the show that
He loved
night.
it. He milked it. He told everyone about it. He was
Yeah, he
lauding
was.
it
He
up.
was big in the game that day.
I can tell even tonight because I was come from there. I go, I'm going to go and record the podcast now.
Do you need someone?
And his eyebrow raised like, get me on it. I need to keep my. I need to
Do you
stay
need someone?
relevant.
Do you need someone?
Yeah, exactly. He was looking for an invite. I'm like, it's his son's birthday. Stay at home. Stay
Love
at
it.
home, you monkey.
Love it.
Exactly. So all right, things we've learned.
Well, yeah,
we on it?
I can tell you about things I've seen.
Oh, sorry, you're not.
No, seeing as he always talks over it, no, let's go into things.
No, go on.
No,
Because
mine's
it'll be something crap that no one watches
Yeah,
anyway.
okay, go on, go on.
To be fair, Rebel Moon, new film on Netflix. It's like Star Wars. It's brilliant. It's the same director as 300.
Are you trying to sell it to me and Satch by saying it's like Star Wars?
Yeah.
Wow.
Same director as 300, if you remember watching that film.
Not interested.
It's a really good film. It's a new version of it. A lot of people have cussed it. I think it was brilliant. There's the new spin-off.
A lot of people have cussed it, but I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, but don't
Key information there.
What's it called?
Rebel Moon.
Okay.
Part 1's already out. Part 2's coming out in April. Right. The new series, the Money Heist spin-off, is called Berlin, who's one of the characters in the film, in the actual original series, the Spanish series. That's out as well. That's a good start. I've done 2 episodes of that. And the other thing I started watching is a new thing on Netflix called, and I can't even pronounce it properly, but it's called Gyeong Song Creature. It's a Korean program.
The best thing Koreans do is fried chicken. All right, let's just leave it at that.
So good.
And boy bands. And
So
girl
good.
bands.
So there was that. There was some brilliant
And
films
cars.
I've seen as well, but we won't go into all of that. Let's move on to things we've learned. Let's start off the new year with some amazing things that we have learned.
I'm
Just
glad we didn't
very
elaborate
quickly,
on Long John Silver.
Last week's episode was obviously the best of the things we've learned
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
2023.
Yes. Yes.
Do you know what? I've got some messages from people.
Saying what? Not enough Kedge.
It weren't long enough.
Oh, well, they wanted more.
Not enough Kedge, because Kedge, you were honestly scraping the barrel. But they were just, and I was just thinking, we can't even get a week off in a year. Like, do you know that people just want like more? And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but that's what you're going to get.
I've said it before and I say it again. You know what makes my
free.
day is when people kind of go, you don't realise, Tommy, how much I need the brown node. You don't.
Wow.
And actually, even with stand-up as well, you get that now as well. People come off, and they go, oh, that was a good laugh. And then they say this line in particular, which is, I really needed that. And that tells me a lot.
Yeah.
That tells me like where people are at,
Yeah.
how hard life is right now.
Of course.
You know, that everyone just wants a little escape. So I get it. They want it longer. But like I tell my wife, that's
Don't we all?
as long as it's going to be.
Shall I go first?
Go on, Em.
The first one for 2024.
Yeah, man. Will it make the highlights reel at the end of
Not
the
sure,
year?
but it's a good one.
Yeah.
There are more English words beginning with the letter S than any other letter.
Oh, yeah. That's why in Scrabble, S is not worth a lot of points.
There are more words beginning with S.
The letter S,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like the most popular letter
Yeah, in the
Good one.
dictionary.
in the dictionary.
Good
Yeah.
one. I do
There's
like
always a
Scrabble.
thick- There's always a thick section, the S.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The S is a thick section.
There you go.
It is.
You got a thick S.
You got
Thick
a
S.
Thick
Go on,
S.
Tommy.
Your S is so thick. My one is about the term hat trick.
Okay.
Oh, why
When you
is
hear
it-
you
cricket,
got a hat trick.
football,
Cricket, football, yeah.
Yeah.
When you score 3 goals in a game, like
Yeah.
if you're a
It's always
footballer,
about threes.
That's 3.
Yeah.
when
If
you're
you
playing
get
cards,
3,
sometimes you can be playing for a hat trick.
But
Get
why-
3 hands.
But
Yeah, and
why
win.
hat
Hat
trick?
trick.
Why hat trick? Why does that
Because
mean
it's
3?
a trick out of the hat. You go ta-da, and then 3 rabbits come out.
He
of it.
made that up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that
He's
close?
wrong. No, he's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, he's wrong.
3 flowers come out of it.
No.
Is it something to do with magic?
And also, what are the origins of hat trick? It is from a sport.
this
but,
is a brilliant
okay,
one.
I tell you what, cricket or football,
Yeah.
obviously you know hat trick from football mainly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'll tell you, I've kind of given it away with the way I said it. But hat trick originally is a term from cricket.
Okay.
And how it worked was, if you bowled out 3 people
Yeah.
in a row,
Hat trick.
right, they would give you a hat.
Hat.
They would get that would be the prize. You'd get a nice hat.
Oh.
So you'd be like, oh, he's done the hat trick. He's done
The
he's
hat.
got-
He's done the trick to get the
Yeah,
hat.
he's done the trick to get the hat. And then it applied to anything with 3, and then it
Wow.
moved into football. And if anything, I'd say it's more popular in football now than it is in cricket.
Okay.
But hat trick is a term that comes from cricket.
Cricket.
Wow.
And you actually got a hat.
Wow.
Little doppy trick.
That's a really good. I'm going
That
to
is
use that
good.
one. I'm going to use
A
that
bit
one.
of a
Tricks.
rubbish prize. We've got a hat.
Yeah,
No, but it would
back then,
but imagine it would have been like
It's like
a
you know,
bowler
like,
hat
you
or
know,
like
like
a
how
nice-
they now in the IPL where you get the what is it, the pink doppy and the
Yeah, but that's if you got like the most wickets and the
yeah,
most
so
runs.
they're
or-
kind of bringing it kind of back.
Okay.
My one is going to basically make you look. It's something that
Where?
we're going to do like we can all do this as an
Good.
experiment.
Oh, I like these ones. You know, like, take your hand.
So it is to do with your hands. But firstly, your fingernails grow faster than your toenails, so you can have a look at your feet and your toes, and also the nails on your dominant hand grow faster.
Oh,
There
hello.
we go. So what's your dominant hand? And have a look at your nails. If you haven't been biting them,
No, there's not much between them.
but they will grow faster.
So I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
Does my left look a... Nah.
Yeah, I think on your thumbs, it's a bigger nail.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Definitely the thumb one.
The
is-
thum one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. There we
Double.
go. Double.
And I definitely cut them on the same day together and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would have come and say, and I'm quite specific. By the way, that's another thing. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly. I feel like I've got to whisper this. When my missus cuts the kids' nails, she always like gets them a bit, you know, like chop. And they go, and the mom,
Yeah.
you know, la, la, la.
Yeah.
So, but when I do it, I go, just let me do it. She goes, well, you don't do it. I go, well, if you just tell me the nails you're doing,
Yeah.
I'll do it
Yeah.
when I'm with the boys, when I'm at
it's
home
next-
or whatever.
yeah.
But I've got a little technique where I kind of pinch the skin a bit, pinch the end of the toe or thumb, so you can't go too low. You know what I mean? Like you gotta.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how to do it, but they always fall out over it. It always causes an argument. But I know. And also, when you cut your nails, do you do like a hexagon? Do you do like a flat top and 2 sides?
No.
Or do you try and give it a round?
I'll give it a
finish?
rounded.
Now you speak like you're working in a nail salon or something.
Well,
bro.
God,
No,
how-
I think
how-
this is important.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
this
it's
is
got to be
really important.
round, isn't it?
Right.
I think you're
but
gonna go
the toes, I'll be honest, I'm not very supple, as you know. The toes are just whatever they get, they
can't
get.
even get to
Yeah, they're not even.
It's an octagon.
And you can tell, bruv, sometimes...
Triangle, mate.
Bruv,
He's been lucky even get 2
triangle.
screws.
Some of them look like mountains. Some of them they look like ski slopes. You know, I'm like, oh, sorry, I got one half of it. That'll do. And then I get cramp in my back. I'm like, oh, quick. Yeah.
What an image to leave everyone.
Mate, I tell you, we're turning old and getting
Love
old.
it.
But okay, but listen, thank you as always. Hope you all had a lovely festive break. As always, love the fact that you're listening to the Brown Node. Do tell your friends all about it in 2024, particularly those that need it. You might know a bloke or a girl who's going, bloke or a girl, or a grown woman.
Go.
who's going through something right now and they just need a bit of joy in their life, please send back the brown note. That's why we exist. And
I think we should say that to all of our listeners. Do you know what? One thing you should do this year, or even in January if you can, get one other person to listen to Brown Note.
It's always okay.
Homework.
Pass them on and then get them to DM us and go, first time listening, and it's thanks to Barty or whatever it might be. You know, I don't know why I picked
Simpson.
You always pick Gujarati name. I love that. But I always go with the Punjabi
Just Ball.
Huh?
Yeah.
A Just Ball.
Okay, a Paul. Just Paul?
Just Paul.
Or a Simon?
Yeah,
Kevin?
no, not Simon.
Yeah, just Paul.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? There was a Barty at the event.
Why you say that?
The way he says it.
Because
It's like when an Arabic person says party.
Yeah.
Barty.
Let's
Go to the party.
Where's the Barty
Yeah, no,
tonight
but
on the dance floor? Where's the Barty tonight?
If you go to Dubai and say to someone, I'm going to party,
Yeah,
they'll
let's
be
go
like,
to the
"Going
party."
I'm going to the party, bro.
You sound Russian. We're going to party.
No, it sounds like something you eat at an Indian restaurant.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Enough about Barty. Have a
Go
great
and
one.
tell a party.
Okay. Catch you later. Till next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Laters.